Welcome back to Bulls TV. This is Ralph Hillel with Michael Triep, Senior Coach for the Coringal Football Netball Club. We'd like to thank our sponsors firstly, being Frank's RSL, Rams, BMK, Bayside Automotive, Blue Gum, Priority Printing Solutions, JB Marine, Joko, Decking Out Melbourne, and a host of others. So, Michael Triep, firstly, welcome back to Bulls TV after a couple of weeks off. Give us a bit of an update of how we went on the weekend.
Back at home, which was great after a couple of weeks away. Playing Seaford down here. Looking forward to a great contest. It had a couple of good wins in a row, so we knew it was a great challenge. Not great conditions, so it was always going to be quite difficult considering that. But honestly, once they won the toss and were kicking with the breeze, we just really wanted to defend well in that first quarter, which I thought to a degree we did pretty well. I think it was 4 goals to 1 at quarter time, so reasonably happy. Probably a 5-6 goal breeze, to be honest. But quite tricky, obviously quite swirly out here as well, so it was always going to be difficult to score. So, as the game went on, it sort of just become sort of a slugfest, to be honest. No rain, but just very difficult wind. So I just thought Seaford probably for the first half really controlled the ball a lot better than we did. We sort of had a tendency maybe to blaze away. We're really good at the stoppages and the clearances. But really, probably when Polks went down in the first 5 minutes, we just lost a little bit of structure up forward, and basically had to manufacture something with a front six probably for the back half of the game. So I think that really showed. Third quarter we probably let the ball slip, to be honest, a little bit. Had a couple of opportunities to kick a couple of easy goals, gave away a couple of silly free kicks, and they really capitalised when they got the ball in their forward 50, and their efficiency was a hell of a lot better than what ours was. So, in all honesty, when Seaford kicked the first goal, 3 minutes into the last quarter, I think it was 31, 32 points down or something at that point. It was easy to think maybe it was all she wrote, but I was really stoked with the way the guys mentally, adapted to the situation and really plugged away at it. Once we got a roll on, I think we had 11 scoring shots up to the 10-minute mark of the last quarter, and then to have 10 minutes in the final, I think 12 or 13 minutes was astounding, really. So once we just sort of really, with no great flair or anything, basically just bombing the ball into the forward 50 and then creating pressure. Like I said, once we manufactured a front six of basically our smaller guys that could be quite versatile and quite quick when the ball hit the deck. Once we got that first one, second one, I think Berkey kicked a couple in a row and Oki got another one. Trent got one out of his clearance, and then all of a sudden we were back within, I think, 9 points with maybe 4 minutes to go. And then point. Had opportunities. I think Berkey might have kicked the next one that got us within 2 points, and then point again. So it was a bit frustrating, I suppose, to look at it as a draw, but in all honesty, if we'd won, we probably would have pinched one. So I was quite relieved to probably get the 2 points. But again, we reset this week, and hopefully we can get the win, get the 4 points.
With this week's game, and what are your expectations so far for this week coming up?
Oh, we want to win. There's no doubt about that. I won't say I wasn't surprised when I saw that Langwarrin beat Edias. Edias had been going pretty well. Obviously, Langwarrin had struggled a little bit for the first few games. We know it was going to be a matter of time before they won one, but Eddie at home are always hard to beat. And I've got no doubt, obviously, after dropping last week, they're going to come out fired up and ready to go. But you had a couple back this week, which was exciting. So, slowly we're hoping to get back to a full list. I think we've only got 2 injuries at the moment, so making selection a lot more difficult. So, we want to go down there and obviously have 3 wins for the footy. And
from touching back on the Seaford game, who was your best few players and who impressed you the most?
Oh, Cal Dixon impressed me the most, without a doubt. He was phenomenal. He's had a great start to the season. We played him in a variety of positions, mostly on ball, but out in the wing he's just so dangerous, so clever. Bit off half back for ball use, and he's even been kicking goals up forward too, so he's been doing it all. As a utility, he's the go-to man and just bringing a bit of class back to the team. So I was stoked with him. Dunks has been playing a lot more on ball as that big body. We just found early maybe we're getting pushed around a little bit in there. And just that poise and leadership that he brings us around the footy has been super, and that voice. He's been outstanding as well for 4 games. Another one I was with Michael Boswell in his debut for the seniors. He just brings that tenacity, and he's without doubt our best tackler in the club, and he was fantastic too. So, as a group, I felt as 22 guys, they played their role. We just weren't efficient with our ball use, and that's what let us down.
All right, well, looking forward to this week. This has been Bulls TV. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks.